it's practically living day by day. I've noticed I'm spending more time at uni when I have lectures, and on days which I have other things to do, I spend very, very little time actually at the hotel. Being in my room at home is different to being in the room at the hotel, because I would feel more comfortable at home. This is where the place where I've grown up. I know where everything is. I had certain things in my bedroom which are irreplaceable sentimentally. It feels too temporary, almost too unreal, too fake. It's not that I don't like it there, it's just more, it's almost like a constant reminder of what has happened. But it's more, the hotel at the moment is just a place to sleep. Mm-hmm. It's not my sanctuary, so to speak. It's not the same. It's literally just a bed. I get into bed, I sleep, I have a shower, get changed, and that's it. We don't have to clean the hotel room ourselves, but I almost kind of miss it. It's the whole act of us having our own place. We are in charge of our own life almost. I was having a discussion before the fire to go and live with my mates, but at the moment I think I'm not in the right mindset to go and live with my mates. We talked about moving in together, but talks fell through as soon after the fire happened, because I said I wasn't in a position, both financially and mentally, to move into accommodation with them. And at the time I thought I didn't want to leave my parents, because my parents were, we were there as moral support for each other. My friends have been, our pillars. Honestly, they've been absolutely great, and they make sure that anything that we might lack, they're always at the ready to offer. And so, washing clothes, we do at our friend's house. Have dinner, we do at our friends' houses. But there are facilities elsewhere where we would be able to go wash our clothes. They've given us storage places that we could store some stuff for the future. So I don't have access to winter clothes. This is all, most of the things I have are t-shirts, and I needed a suit for both council meetings or in general, because at the time I was at an internship. This company had been offering laptops to people in need of, every family would get at least one laptop. I was having a conversation with the people there. I ended up finding out that the boss of the person who offered me the internship was actually a boss of one of my friend's mums. Initially it was meant to be a 3-week internship, but then they were happy with my work, and they gave me an extra 2 weeks. It wasn't an internship I was expecting, but it was offered because of what happened at the fire. They had some almost like outstanding mundane things, so nothing that required much level of expertise. It was basically just working with Excel spreadsheets. I know that the circumstances of the opportunity were different, were not normal. I almost felt bad for accepting the internship. It was like the only reason I had that internship in the first place was because of the circumstances that I was in, and it was an opportunity to just forget about it. It becomes, you don't want to say something that's too offensive, but you don't want to act like something is different. It's almost like an elephant in the room that no one wants to talk about. Every so often I'd go on into the department because I'd either had to speak with my personal tutor, or I'd have meetings with someone in the department about what had happened. And I'd see people there, and some people would come and say hi. They had no idea. And literally last week, after one of the lectures, someone came up to me and was like, I've been talking to you for these past 3 months, and I've been asking how everything was, and you've been saying that you were okay and that everything was going all right, and I had no idea what you had gone through, but I only figured it out. I'm so sorry. And I was like, you have nothing to be sorry about. It's not as if people come up to me and say I'm so sorry for what happened, but to me there's no need for them to say sorry. It's not as if they caused the fire themselves. I feel like I have a purpose, and I would want to fulfill my purpose in life. I've been trying as much as I can to help other people who are going through tough times, even though I am also going through a tough time myself. When you cope with other people who are going through tough times, it makes the coping easier, because I know that I'll be helping them, and I know that they'll be helping me.